Your teachers told you to correct your homework, to do test corrections in high school, but you never thought of applying the same mindset to your own life. You make the same mistakes every day. You told yourself you're gonna work out in the morning, but you didn't work out. You said you wanted to wake up in the morning, but you just snoozed your alarm. You promised your future self that you'll do something, but you ended up not fulfilling that promise. Now, obviously, your future self is probably mad at yourself, but your issue is that you don't fix your problems. You don't learn from your mistakes. We've been told in high school to always, correct our tests or correct our homework, but you never correct your own course or your own actions in life. You told yourself you're not gonna go on Instagram, but then you wasted 7 hours on Instagram today. You said you weren't gonna go on YouTube, but you did it anyway. Your future self isn't proud of you, but for some reason you end up making the same mistakes every day. And why do you think that is? It's not a coincidence. You're making the same mistakes because you're not correcting those mistakes. Listen, it's completely normal to make mistakes. Completely normal to, once in a while, stay up late and not fulfill your promise. But you have to admit your failure. You have to open your journal and write, I am a failure. I failed. I failed because of X. I failed because I didn't wake up when I said I would. The key to growth is admitting failure and moving on. Learning from your mistakes and moving on. Yet we can't really do it in our head. We can't just be like, oh, I learned from this mistake and I'm gonna move on. You have to put it on paper. You have to write, I failed because of this. I'm not going to do it again. And if you do it again, keep on writing that I failed. I failed. Now you're probably saying this is too much. This is too extreme. I don't want to call myself a failure. I'm going to think I'm a failure. So go ahead and do that and you're going to stay in the same spot. You're going to see yourself in the same loop, doing the same bad habits and things that you said you wouldn't do. The only way to grow is to claim responsibility for your life, 100% responsibility, and move on. Learn from your mistakes and move on. So I'm not the person that indulges in Instagram, YouTube, social media, but a couple weeks ago I found myself doing just that at night. And so what would happen, it would be around 7, 8 p.m. and I found myself just binging video after video. It was probably something productive like a workout video, but it doesn't matter. Younger Maor told himself that he would study or he would do something productive. I promised my younger self that I wouldn't do that. It was probably in my schedule to study or do something else. But anyway, I found myself on YouTube, video after video. So what do you think I did the next day? Yeah, I wasted time, and at one point I couldn't stop myself because I'm prone to addictions just like you are. But at the same time, the next day, I sat down, I opened my journal to a blank page and wrote, I failed. I failed because I X. In this case, I said, I failed because I used YouTube for so long. Stop being so scared to say that you failed. Start admitting your failures, and then you can move on, and then you can learn and be a better person. Because awareness in and of itself is transformative. So the second that you know that you failed, the second you tell your mind that this was in fact a failure, this was not good, then you could learn from it. But if you think that your mind could just magically learn from its mistakes without consciously writing it down, then you're completely wrong. So think about your life. The second that you indulge in that bad habit, addiction, start admitting your failure. Stop lying to yourself and pretending that it's okay. That, oh, it happens every once in a while, it's okay. Because it's just gonna get worse. You have to start admitting your failures because no one's gonna come and save you. Literally, no one is coming for you. And the second that you know that, that's the second you can grow. You have to take 100% responsibility of your life. The second that you understand that you're 100% responsible for the things in your life, the second it feels more liberating. I don't know about you, but to me, it feels liberating to know that I have 100% control of my life. The second that you admit that you're 100% responsible for everything in your life, the second that you're gonna feel better about yourself because you're 100% in control. No one's gonna take you out of your rut. No one's gonna say, oh, you failed, you should get up and do this again. You have to be that person to say, I failed, I'm a failure, because no one's coming for you. You have to understand this. Otherwise, you're gonna end up on the same path. You're gonna see yourself making the same mistakes, same bad habits, same addictions. You're gonna indulge in all these habits again and again. Unless you say, I failed, I'm a failure. So start admitting your failure. Stop being a pussy. Thank you for watching. Click the link in the description for a free gratitude ebook. I'll see you next time. Peace.